everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another video. I just finished watching a video from Destiny where she vlogged like she was on FaceTime for a few days, and I've seen people do it in the past, but I honestly got really inspired by that video, so I thought that I would just take you all along with me for a few days and just see what I get up to every day. It is just going to be like a general lifestyle vlog. I honestly love filming these types of videos, so I'm very excited for this because I feel like it's the most realistic for you guys to see what I get up to day to day, especially now that I have not worked for a few months. I actually have like a phone call doctor's appointment today, and I'm very nervous but excited for it at the same time because it is with the hospital endometriosis specialist, and I'm literally praying that I get a surgery date. I don't think I'm going to, but I just am really hoping to get more answers on that phone call, so that's something that I have to do later today. I'm also going to cook dinner later today, so that's what I'm going to get up to today. It's really not that much. Right now I'm probably going to spend a few hours reading. I am filming a separate reading vlog, so I'm not going to show that on here. I'm reading Raylia by Lynette Noni, which is the second book in the Akane series, but yeah, as I said, that will be in a separate video. So yeah, I just wanted to give a little intro and explain what this video is going to be. Okay, it is a little bit later. I have just been reading and I decided I'm going to make myself an iced coffee. I also really want to make like those strawberry chocolate covered yogurt bites. I'm sure a lot of you know what I'm talking about. They were all over TikTok a few years ago, but I do need to get the ingredients for that, so I don't know if I'll go get them today or another day this week. But I did recently get this Nescafe espresso concentrate, so I don't actually have to make the coffee, and I tried it the other day and it was really good, so I'm gonna use this. And as someone that loves like sweet coffee, it was also like the perfect amount of sweetness already, but I am gonna add a little bit more just because I am a sweet tooth. Everything I'm using is already like refrigerated though, so I'm not going to put a crazy amount. It's more just like to keep it cold. Then I have this like random vanilla syrup, so I'm going to put a little bit in, even though this coffee is already vanilla flavored. I do love some vanilla syrup as well. I'm going to use soy milk. I've been using oat milk for a while, but then I saw that it causes bloating, which does not feel good when I have endo, so I'm trying soy milk again. I always grew up drinking soy milk because I was allergic to dairy back in the day. I've grown out of it now. But I'm also allergic to nuts, so I can't have almond milk, so they're my only two options. And then on this, I think it says 2 to 3 tablespoons. I have these little measuring spoons, which I got the other day. If you're from Australia, I got them from the Reject shop, and they're literally the cutest little things ever. So I'm going to add 3, I think, just so it's nice and strong. I also got these little strawberry things that I haven't even found a place for, so they've just been sitting there for like 2 weeks. Anyway, I'm going to add 3 tablespoons. Here is how it's looking. Okay, I'm going to do a taste test. I may have actually added a little bit too much. It looks very dark. It's not like the usual colour that my coffees are. It's very strong. Let's just add a bit more milk. Part of me wants to add some whipped cream on top, which I do have because I bought it for Nelly to make like at-home pop cups. But I'm like, is that like too much? I don't know. I'm gonna do it anyway. She's literally coming for it because she knows exactly what it is, so I'm gonna have to give her some as well. But I'm just gonna add a tiny bit. Starbucks employee who? I've never once added whipped cream to my own drink at home, and yeah, it does look a little curdled, but I think we're just gonna have to mix it in till it blends in properly. Sit. Ready? Go! Okay, I'm about to leave and go get the things that I need for the yogurt bites, and I kid you not, it has just started pouring, so I'm gonna have to get out of the car in the rain, which is so annoying. If I had gone like 20 minutes ago, it would have been fine. I did also have to change my pants because I was wearing pajama pants, and I have a fear of running into people at this store that I used to work with because I literally worked like 5 minutes from my house, and so like the local supermarket is where all of the staff go, so I'm not letting them run into me in pajama pants. That's just not going to happen. But I am going to go get the groceries. Hopefully the rain stops because it looks quite heavy as well, of course. I did just get everything that I needed, and luckily the rain literally stopped the second I got out of the car. So it was like a 5-minute session of rain, and now the sun's out again, which is typical Melbourne weather. Also, that was so expensive. Like, groceries are just getting ridiculous, but I think because strawberries are like not in season, it was almost $6 a pack, which is ridiculous because like over summertime it's probably like $3. Hopefully they end up tasting good, because last time I made these, I don't think the chocolate stuck to them very well. So hopefully I've watched enough TikToks to know how to do it now. I've literally got like a hair in my face and I cannot figure out where it is, and it's really bugging me. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Probably shouldn't even be driving my car because I keep getting alerts that I have a flat tire, even though we've looked at them and they look fine. Every single time I get in my car, that's what it says. I feel like this whole vlog is literally going to be me cooking the whole time, because I've definitely been in my cooking / baking era at the moment. I feel like I'm one of those people that goes through phases of wanting to literally home cook everything, and then I go through phases of being unmotivated and not wanting to cook anything. I'm honestly glad that I'm in a phase like that, because I've been trying to eat like cleaner and more healthier, and I'm like a big snacker. Hence why I'm trying to make my own like healthier snacks, even though they've still got chocolate on them. I wanted to make more because whenever I see TikToks, I feel like one punnet of strawberries doesn't really make that many, so that's why I did get 2. I literally never wash my fruits. I probably should, but I just can't be bothered. This is going to be like a pretty like unedited video. That's like the whole point of it, so I'm not really going to add any like b-roll with music or anything of me making these. I'll just show you guys every time that I've like finished a step. Okay, I am in the process of cutting all of these up, and I will say these are probably the most like underripe strawberries I've ever had. They're literally like white on the inside, so I don't know how these are going to end up tasting. Okay, I have just finished cutting up all the strawberries. I ended up doing 2 packets just because I know I'm going to end up forgetting to make them in the end of the week and they're going to end up rotten, so I might as well just make them now. I did buy a new yogurt, but I already also have one open in the fridge, so I'm going to use that one first, and I'm just going to honestly wing it with how much I need. But this is a dairy-free vanilla coconut yogurt, and it is so good. If you are in Australia and you haven't tried these, amazing. The strawberry flavor is really good as well. But anyway, I'm just going to scoop a bunch in there and just, yeah, see how much I feel like I end up needing. I feel like I'm pretty much gonna use the whole thing, obviously because I have done 2 punnets of strawberries now. It's gonna need a lot extra than I sort of thought. It's looking pretty good, but I honestly would rather them be extra coated than like not coated enough. Okay, now that it is all coated, I feel like that looks good enough to me. I'm going to line a tray with some baking paper and then put them in the freezer for a few hours. I don't know if they're gonna be frozen enough by later tonight. I'm really hoping so, but I think they need to stay in there for quite a few hours, but that's what I'm gonna do now. I'm now cooking meatballs and spaghetti for dinner. I'm not going to show the whole process, but I will. Okay, I've just finished the food. We have spaghetti, meatballs. I've put like sprinkled cheese on top, sorry. And we've got ricotta cheese on the side. I feel like it looks like a child's meal, but it should taste good. It is quite a lot later. It's been about 3 hours, so I am going to take the yogurt things out of the freezer, but I am going to melt the chocolate first. I am waiting on that phone call. It's about an hour into the 3-hour time frame that they gave me that they might call me in, so hopefully they don't call me in the middle of making this because that would be a little bit frustrating. Anyway, while I was gone, I obviously did cook dinner, which I did show as well, so I literally have not stopped and sat down again today, but hopefully after this I can just relax for a little bit. Anyway, last time I melted chocolate in the microwave, I ended up burning it somehow, so I'm literally going to do like 10-second, maybe 20-second spurts. Don't they look good? Too bad you can't have any. Okay, I have just taken them all out of the freezer. I have 2 trays of them, so I have 14 altogether, which I feel like is a good amount. If I had have done half, 7 definitely would not have been enough. I also feel like you're supposed to use dark chocolate for this because obviously dark chocolate's better for you and healthier, but I wanted to use milk chocolate, so that's exactly what I'm doing. But pretty much I'm going to just dip them all in and then take them back out and put them straight back on the tray because they obviously need to go back in the fridge. And then I did get a little white chocolate bar to like drizzle on top of them, but I think I'm gonna wait for this chocolate to set after like an hour. Then I'll melt this one and drizzle that on top and then wait for it to set all together. Otherwise it's just gonna get all blended. And I want them to like look cute as well. The fact I already know that this is going to make an absolute mess. This is not gonna be as neat as I expected it to be. I cannot do anything cleanly. I will be back. Okay, I have made an absolute mess here, but as you can see, it has actually set a little bit because obviously they were frozen. So I'm going to do the white chocolate straight away and then put them back in the fridge because they were starting to melt. Like these ones did melt a little bit already, but as you can see, I started running out of chocolate. So these ones are like the messy ones, and then these ones I feel like will end up looking. Okay, it is now the next day. I honestly did not film anything yesterday because I stayed home, didn't really do much. I literally read like the entire day, so I didn't want to pick up the camera, but I do have a few things planned today, so I did want to pick up the camera for today. I also completely forgot to show you guys a reveal of the strawberry treats that I made, but I did take a photo to post on my story because they just looked so good. Like I feel like I really killed it with those, and they also tasted amazing. Harry and I did in fact eat them all already, and I can't wait to remake them because they are just such a good snack. Like I go to the fridge and every single time I went to the fridge it was an excuse to have one, and that's why they're gone already. Anyway, I was scrolling on TikTok yesterday, as you do. I did go off TikTok for a while, but now I've kind of been addicted to scrolling on my For You page again. I came across a video saying that today, July 30th, is National Paperback Day, which means that gives me a good excuse to go and buy a book. So there is a book that's come out recently. It is Holly Jackson's new book, and I have been wanting to buy it, and so that's exactly what I'm going to go do. I'm going to go to Big W and QBD and see if I can find it later today because I've heard really, really good things about it. And even though I didn't like her two more recent releases, I have a good feeling about this one. Also, yesterday I was scrolling on Facebook Marketplace, as I also do when I'm bored sometimes, and I came across a girl selling the whole Addicted Calloway Sisters series, the out of print editions, for $50. And so I bought them straight away because if you guys know that series, people upsell those books so much. I have seen people selling individual books in that series for upwards of $100. So I decided to buy the whole set, and it is also arriving within the next 2 hours already, even though she shipped them yesterday. It's been very, very quick. So when they arrive, I'll give you guys an unboxing and then I'm going to go shopping because I don't want to leave because I know the package will end up coming when I'm leaving and then I'll have to go pick it up from the post office, which is annoying. But I am very excited about this. I have been wanting these out of print editions for the longest time since I first saw this series like being sold or recommended, and you can't get them anymore. So I'm very excited. Guys, guess what just arrived? I'm actually so excited, and it came a lot quicker than I thought. Usually it comes at like the end of the time frame they give, but it actually came very quickly. And I love that it has a sticker on it saying alert deceiving weight because this is actually really heavy. Like I wasn't expecting that either, and they've literally had it for less than a day and it's damaged. But anyway, hopefully the books are okay on the inside. Oh my god, I'm so excited. They literally look perfect condition already. Okay, I don't know if they're going to be like in order. First of all, we have Long Way Down. It has like a tiny little mark on the edge, but literally perfect condition otherwise. So far so good. Then we have Hot House Flower. So these are the ones that obviously the covers changed in. So I think the Calloway Sisters series, like the covers look different. And then the other ones, which you will see, they do kind of look the same. But I honestly love the feeling of like indie covers, like that shiny material. I don't really know how to explain it. Then we have this one, which is Kiss the Sky. I've seen this one specifically go for so much money. So I cannot believe I have it in my hands. We have Fuel the Fire, which I think is the one that I'm up to. I'm either up to Fuel the Fire or Long Way Down. I don't know the order. And then we have Some Kind of Perfect, which is the last book, and it's also a lot thicker than I thought. It's literally like 700 pages, so I'm very nervous when I get to this one. I've got 3 books to go in this series. Then onto the Addicted books. So these ones pretty much look the same, but obviously they're the indie covers. So we have Addicted to You first, Ricochet, which is the second book, Addicted for Now, which I think is still my favourite in the series so far, and then we have Thrive and Addicted After All, which I've read both of these this month, hence why I've like almost finished this series. I cannot believe the condition of these is so perfect. I am actually so like beyond excited because, as I said, people oversell these so much. So we have Addicted and the Calloway Sisters. I don't even have words to describe how excited I am. Anyway, now that they have arrived, that means that I can go book shopping and go and get the book that I was talking about. I also remembered that the book that you guys voted for in my Fable book club for August, I do need to buy as well, which is Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil by V. Schwab. Very excited but nervous about that book, but if I see that, I will probably get that as well because it is the book club pick. I am trying to be better with buying books, but I feel like both of the books I need to buy, like I'm gonna read them like straight away, so it's not really going to add to the TBR too much. But oh my god, I literally cannot believe these books are sitting in front of me right now. Okay, I am just leaving to go and buy the books, and I feel so guilty every single time I leave Nellie, especially because she just thought that we were going on a walk when I put my shoes on. So that is exactly what I'm going to do when I get back, because seeing her sad little face literally breaks my heart every time, because she's not used to me leaving the house anymore, because obviously I used to work, but now I don't really leave the house during the week. So I'm literally with her all the time, and then she gets confused when I leave. But anyway, I am going to go there now. I'm definitely not going to be filming anything while I'm actually in there, like talking or anything, but I will film some clips if I find the books. Hopefully I do. I have a feeling I will. This book looks really good. I'm like adding it to the mental TBR. Okay, I'm back in the car. It is really dark in the car park, but I did manage to get both books from QBD. I didn't really want to buy them from QBD because they're literally $27 each. Like, I swear books are getting more expensive. Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil is $27. There is someone reversing in front of me right now, hence the weird lighting. But yeah, it is signed by the author. It has like a little signed book plate, which is always an extra good thing, so I'm glad I got this from QBD. But like $27 for a Holly Jackson book was not expecting, but I do really want to read it, so I just bought it anyway. I was gonna get myself an iced chai from McDonald's, but I couldn't be bothered walking all the way there from like where I was in the shopping center, so I just got myself a Red Bull. And I mentioned the other day that my car has like a flat tire alert coming up, and my dad is a car mechanic, so I am about to go past his factory and get that fixed and looked at, and then I'm gonna go back home. Okay, I just got home. I'm having leftovers from yesterday. I made like a chicken stir fry with rice, and it literally looks like it's in a takeaway container, but that's because I like separating them for dinners like this. And then I also made myself another iced coffee with some whipped cream on top, and I actually used a good amount of coffee today, which it tastes a lot better. One of my tires was pretty flat. I don't know how it works because I'm just a girl. I don't know what the measurements are, but it was like 10 lower than what it was supposed to be. So we fixed that. Hopefully it doesn't deflate again, but at least I don't have to be scared driving my car now. Anyway, once I eat this, I'm probably going to do a little bit of editing, maybe for this video and a reading vlog that I'm in the middle of, and then I'll take Nellie for a walk. But honestly, that's probably it for today, so I'll probably come back in a couple of days when I'm doing something a little bit more interesting. Okay guys, I am not gonna lie, it's actually been quite a few days since I've vlogged for this video, and this is going to be the last day that I vlog for this video, but I honestly kind of completely forgot about it. But that being said, I haven't really done much anyway, so that's kind of why I didn't want to pick up the camera either. I've just been filming like another reading vlog, so I've been focusing on that. But I've got something very exciting going on today. I'm actually about to leave to go to the hairdresser, and I have not been to get my hair done for the longest time. I've had like a few haircuts and stuff here and there, but I haven't actually had it like bleached and dyed or anything for a very long time because I was dyeing it myself. And that's part of the reason why I'm actually going today, because I've dyed my hair red so many times in the past and my hair just keeps fading into that red again. And I've got literally like a line of where the red starts from like previous hair dye. So the point today is to get it bleached and then re-dyed more to like my natural color or like an ashier brown. So I'm still going to be dark, but it is also going to take a few sessions. So I don't even know how it's going to look today. I don't know what I'm going to come home with, but hopefully it looks good. I feel like sitting at the hairdresser is one of the most humbling experiences because you're looking at yourself in the mirror the whole time, and I feel like I just always look disgusting, especially with that big gown and stuff they put on you. So I'm not ready for that humbling experience for a few hours because I think this is going to take a very long time as well, having to bleach my whole hair and then do that. I'm also a little bit nervous because my hair has been very, very healthy recently. I've actually been getting so many compliments as well because it's just gotten really long and shiny and healthy, and I'm nervous that the bleach is going to ruin that, but hopefully I can get it back to health if that is to happen. Anyway, as I said, I am about to leave. I'm about to make a quick little breakfast before I go because otherwise my stomach's also going to be rumbling in the chair, but I will try to take a few clips while I'm in there. I'm probably just going to read the whole time, honestly. I'm not the type of person to film in public, as we know, so we'll see what happens. Also guys, I had to show you, I found this bag the other day from TK Maxx and I'm literally obsessed with it, so I just wanted to show you. It is like a little fluffy furry bag. It matches my one Labubu that I bought a couple of months ago. And I just love that it's got like the gold accents on it rather than being silver because I do wear gold jewelry. This bag is just crazy. Like, there is so much space in it. We have like a front pocket which I've just put my Kindle in. We have like the main pocket. I've got so much in there. I should literally just do like a what's in my bag right now, but maybe another time. And then we have another pocket at the back that I've been putting like a physical book in. And then there's also a zip pocket at the back. Like this is literally perfect as someone that takes things absolutely everywhere and needs a big bag. Literally such a steal. I ended up finding it from TK Maxx, as I said. It is Juicy Couture. Also, like the pattern on the inside, love. I'm excited to literally use it all the time.
I love that island.
Okay, it is now the next day. Here is the hair reveal. I'm absolutely obsessed. I love it so much. There is like barely any red left in my hair. I really didn't expect the results to be this good from one go, but she did such a good job. I was there for like 7.5 hours. It took literally the longest time. I have a lot of hair on my head. My hair is very thick and long, so I didn't expect it to take that long, but I do understand why it took a long time at the same time. But I do really love it. It actually does feel quite healthy considering the circumstances, the fact it got fully bleached and then dyed on top of that. And yeah, I just really love it. I love how it kind of looks like there's like highlights through it as well from like the foils that they did. But now it's time to give my hair a bit of a break before going in for round 2, probably in like 3 or 4 months or something, just to make sure all of the red is gone. But I really love it at the point it's at right now. I've literally just been staring at it, to be honest. They did like style it yesterday with like a bit of a wave, but I did come home and straighten it because I just didn't really like how they styled it. It wasn't like very smooth or anything, so I did straighten it. But I also couldn't show you guys yesterday because there was no natural lighting by the time I got home because it took that long. But anyway, before finishing this video, obviously I've been filming this video for like a week now. I did get a package from Penguin before, like a PR package, and I wanted to unbox it with you guys because it just looks so cute. I do know what this book is, and I'm sure a lot of you can guess what this book is just based on the wrapping of this. But how adorable is this? Like the fact that they've gone to all this detail to wrap this book in little pictures that match the book perfectly. I'm literally just obsessed with it. I'm gonna try to like open the paper nicely so I can actually keep it because I feel like I could definitely do something with this. Like maybe in my book journal or something, I could use some of this paper intact. And the book obviously is Accomplice to the Villain by Hannah Nicole Myra. I've only read the first book in this series so far. This is the 3rd one, but I loved that first book. It was so funny, so fun and unique. Like I'd never read anything like it, so I'm definitely excited to read the second and then get to this one. And like the whole PR package has honestly made me more excited to continue the series. We have a little card from Penguin and a little bookmark as well with the book on it. And then in this little box, I'm presuming it's going to be like a mug or something. I haven't actually opened it, but just based on the size and like what it's in, I just feel like that because I've had them in the past. I always love getting new mugs, honestly, so I'm hoping it is that, if I can get this open. Oh my god, this is so cute. It says Accomplice to the Villain, and then it's got the little picture of the frog, who is a very important character, by the way, in this series. It looks random, but it does have a purpose. This is actually so cute. Love a new mug, so I'm definitely going to be using this ASAP. I just wanted to do that little unboxing before I ended off this video. I had so much fun filming this, even though it was a little bit scattered and all over the place. I feel like filming videos like this is just something that I enjoy so much because I'm just showing you guys more of my personality. It's like not as structured, it's more low-key. Like I just really enjoyed making it, so definitely let me know if you want some more content like this. But yeah, with all of that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you all enjoyed it as well, and as usual, if you got to this point, comment the butterfly emoji. But yeah, I will hopefully see you all in my next one.